Oluremi Tinubu endorses Arts for Governance exhibition to ensure women have stronger voice in policymaking. Osun State government rolls out anti-drug campaign to tackle drug abuse in secondary schools. Government dismissed rumors of the demise of Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Olakuleyin. Good evening and welcome to Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. My name is Mercy Ezeshi and here are the news in details. Ensuring that women have a stronger voice in shaping policymaking decisions and driving national development does not only balance the scale of justice, but it is also a necessity for the sustainable growth. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu stated this in a message to the opening of an Arts for Governance exhibition in Abuja. State House correspondent Adeni Taiwo reports.
Pictures and other visual forms. This gallery offers graphic and chronological highlights of Nigeria's political development, pre- and post-colonial eras, marking the nation's democratic progress. This piece by Segun Olabi is one of the major offerings on display. In this simple but unique artwork, heroines such as Funmilayo Ransome Kuti and Margaret Ekpo, whose lives shaped gender activism in Nigeria, come alive again. And in silent repose, they appear to further inspire contemporary agitation against poor women representation in Nigeria's parliament, which currently stands at less than 5%. Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, who has carried the banner of women affirmative action in different capacities, is happy that art offers another strong platform to push for improved women inclusion in governance. Her message was delivered by wife of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Fatima Tajuddin Abbas.
Art has always been a powerful tool for storytelling, challenging perspectives and inspiring change. In the context of governance and inclusion, it offers a unique and compelling way to spotlight the urgent need for greater female representation in leadership and decision-making processes.
She pledged her support for the Affirmative Action Bill while urging the National Assembly to expedite the passage of the bill.
I firmly believe in the importance of women's voices in governance. I urge my former colleagues, the civil society organizations, and the public to embrace the message of this exhibition and collaborate to ensure that women's voices are heard.
Beyond joint support for the Affirmative Action Bill, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, and other organizers of the exhibition believe that it will help to shape governance.
This act of governance exhibition is more than an event. It is a movement. It is a declaration that representation is not a privilege, but a right.
Is one of the special ways that women express themselves. We'll continue to use every medium to be able to achieve this equality.
So don't forget to write a new chapter. What women contribution to nation building are not just footnotes, but headlines.
This is a networking opportunity for different people here to understand the bill.
Along with Segun Olabi's piece, two other artworks stood out for recognition at the exhibition in Abuja. Adeni Taiwo, NTA News.
A bill to amend the Federal Polytechnics Act 2004 to review and enlarge the administrative structure of the Council of Polytechnics has passed second reading in the House of Representatives. The bill is seeking inclusion of representatives of technical institutional bodies like the National Board for Technical Education as part of the membership of the Council, and also the abolition of HND degree autonomy. In other resolutions, the House advocates empowerment of victims of insurgency in Borno State who are relocating to their home communities.
The dichotomy, their own position, which is taken collectively as a board comprising the whole entire polytechnics in the country, is that we should move for the abolishment of HND, and in place of it to have Bachelor of Technology as a replacement, so that at least graduates of polytechnics will be able to compete hand in hand with other universities.
That the insecurity situation improved in Borno State, coupled with the state government effort to close all IDP camps in Maiduguri and environment. Many of these displaced people from Marte local government area are now returning home. Urge the Ministry of Labour and Employment to empower women and youth in Marte local government area of Borno State with vocational skill such as hairdressing, barbing, carpentry, and other trainings.
Budget of 54.99 trillion naira. The 2025 budget of 54.99 trillion naira is not just a financial document, it is a bold statement of intent to a roadmap for economic resilience, social stability, and national progress. This is the assurance from the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, at the ongoing ministerial press briefing in Abuja. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
The Honorable Minister of Information.
This is the third session in the year 2025. The government's image promoter sets the ball rolling and expressed confidence that this is a deliberate multimedia platform for open engagement on the policies and programs of the government.
In an era where misinformation and sensationalism can easily distort public perception, your commitment to truth and fairness is more important than ever.
In the year 2025, he insisted Nigerians will enjoy the fruit of the transformative reforms initiated by President Tinubu's administration.
Already, we are witnessing a gradual reduction in prices of foodstuff, which is bringing much needed relief to our people. The budget has demonstrated a renewed focus on security, infrastructure, education, health, soil minerals, agriculture, and other key areas that have a direct impact on the well-being and the socio-economic development of our country.
As an important pillar in the democratic development, the media has been reminded to uphold professionalism and avoid sensationalism.
We will continue to bring ministers here to engage with you, to let you know what government or this administration is doing. This is the job of the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation. We don't construct roads here, we don't build hospitals, but we talk and we engage, and that's exactly what we are doing.
As you heard it from the Honorable Minister, this role the ministry has been performing in order to enable the ministry say it as it is, as so far 28 out of the 47 ministers have appeared in this series of briefings. From the National Press Center in Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
Determined to safeguard the future of its youth, the Osun State government has rolled out a comprehensive anti-drug campaign, reinforcing its commitment to eradicating substance abuse in schools. Correspondent Kayode Oladosu has the details.
The campaign, codenamed Iwada, a modern war against drug abuse, kicked off in Osun East Senatorial District, where students gathered at Ilesha Grammar School to learn about the dangers of drug abuse. Osun State Commissioner for Federal Affairs, Adenike Adeleke, emphasized the state's commitment in tackling substance abuse among students and the larger society.
The governor has deemed it fit that we should tackle it from the secondary school first to make them aware, because most of the students are using these drugs because of ignorance. So this is to sensitize them, to make them know that nothing good comes out of drug abuse.
Stakeholders at the event applauded the initiative, stressing the importance of early intervention and sustained advocacy.
The CFE selected here, we are ambassador. That we take the message back to the school. Religious occasions to provide a vital juncture in our collective work to safeguard the future of our youth and the detrimental consequences of drug and substance abuse.
The campaign will cover all the 3 senatorial districts with continuous effort to educate and empower students. From Ilesha, Kaude Oladoshu, NTA News.
Imagine a place meant for second chances where justice meets redemption and the law offers a path to rehabilitation. But what happens when that very system designed to correct is accused of corruption, cruelty and abuse of power? Victor Azo reports that an investigative panel is now uncovering some of the issues, including legal roadblocks that have left 70% of inmates trapped behind bars, awaiting trials that seem nowhere in sight.
Custodial centers are meant to correct, but what if the system itself is part of the problem? In Nigeria, nearly 7 out of every 10 inmates are not serving sentences. They are simply waiting, caught in a cycle of delay and uncertainty. Now, an investigative panel is pulling back the curtain on what many call a failing justice system. At the heart of the probe is a shocking reality. Magistrates and judges, the very people who should uphold justice, claim ignorance of the 2007 Act that governs correctional services. For Ibrahim Idris, legal lead for the Nigerian Correctional Service, this is one of the biggest barriers to reform.
Several commands have written to the judges, but most of them, when we present the Act to them, they will say they are seeing the Act for the first time and that they will study it.
For the panel's chairman, Dr. Magdalena Jani, this is more than an inquiry. It's an opportunity to fix a system long overdue for change.
What we want to achieve is having correctional services, both custodial and non-custodial, clearly implemented in the country based on the Nigerian Correctional Service Acts.
And with the Minister of Interior set to address the panel on Wednesday, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will this investigation finally lead to reform, or will thousands of inmates race up in limbo, waiting for justice that will never come? Time will tell. In Abuja, Victor Azu, NTA News.
We'll be going on a break. Please stay tuned.
It's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music. Only one place. Welcome to more value. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this. Unlimited.
أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
مرحبا بكم يا رمضان، مرحبا بكم يا رمضان، مرحبا بكم يا رمضان. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Yes, it is here again, Ramadan 1446 AH 2025. Nta Ijebu Ode, the heritage station, is at it again. To avail us the opportunity to maximize the abundant reward during the period through our packages such as Tafsiri, call to prayer, station live show, short admonition, and lots more. For further inquiries, contact the marketing department, Nta Ijebu Ode, TV House, Eruwa Road, GRA Ijebu Ode, Ogun State, or call 080-28-36-48-01 or 080-29-41-14-73. Ramadan 1446 AA. What a rewarding experience.
رمضان الذي
Welcome back from the break. Now the news continues. Pensioners under the African Alliance Insurance Pension Administrator staged a protest at the main entrance of the National Insurance Commission, demanding the payment of their 6 months withheld pension.
Give us back our money, will not give us back our money.
After giving several years in service to fatherland, the expectation is that these retirees should be more relaxed, taking care of their health and working at their comfort. But they are out here at the entrance of the National Insurance Commission calling out their pension administrator to pay them their 6-month pension arrears.
Our union, everywhere they were intervening, even the Minister of Finance. They paid us May, June, July. Some were paid August, some were not paid last year, and that is where we are.
As major regulators of all insurance companies in Nigeria, officials of the National Insurance Commission, led by Director Legal Compliance and Enforcement, Talmis Usman, addressed the protesters.
And the truth is that the company has a liquidity problem. Liquidity is the cash to be able to pay. And we have followed, we have gone to the minister, we have gone to sister organization, we have gone to PENCO, we have all agreed that, hey, the way to go is to dispose of a particular asset, which is the key asset. And we have given approval. They have appointed financial advisors as at last week, they have appointed legal advisor, they have gotten people interested to buy. If they buy today, we get paid the following day.
Though convinced by the promise, the retirees still met with the chairman of the commission, who affirmed the statement. Even as the media was not allowed in, all came out wearing satisfactory faces.
I was convinced that there's something good for the annuitants.
From NICON office, they headed to the National Pension Commission's headquarters to press home their demands. Again, media coverage was not allowed, but the pensioners sounded hopeful. In Abuja, Joseph Otsen, NTA News.
The Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Owolabi Olakunleyin, is alive. The chief press secretary to the Olubadan, Benga Oyade, stated this while speaking with Mr. Kainde Omolosho to dispel rumors on the demise of Oba Olakunleyin at the Palace of Olubadan. The social media was awash on Monday night with reports that the monarch Oba Owolabi Olakunleyin had joined his ancestors at the age of 89. That's all we have for you today on Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great night.
Aha! Bro, I tell you, this match 3-0. Okay. If I win you, something will come out.
Don't play with me. Fast ball. You know what you go something. Now we got this match.
Keep the banter going with Glow Borrow Me Credit or Data. Dial star 303 hash to borrow airtime or data and pay later.
Is it ready?
Power your relentless ambition with ultra high speed data. Glow Unlimited.